The Battle of Gettysburg is seen as one of the biggest turning points in the American Civil War. Yet, amidst the chaos of this crucial battle, one figure's role has sparked considerable debate: Confederate General Jeb Stuart. Stuart, known for his cavalry leadership, was tasked by General Robert E. Lee to screen the Union's movements and gather intelligence. Stuart, however, would find himself caught in a controversy that still resonates with historians today. On June 22nd, Lee orders General Stuart to conduct thorough reconnaissance of the Union positions and their movements. Lee also wanted Stuart to target supply lines and create logistics issues by small raids. Here we can infer a little bit from the orders later on to other officers to avoid, quote, open engagements. Moving to the back of the Union positions enabled Stuart to cut off their communications and supplies, but had the effect of cutting Stuart off from returning to the Confederate Army with the much needed intelligence he had collected, leading to drastically significant consequences. As the battle unfolded, Lee found himself without crucial cavalry support. The absence of Stuart's reconnaissance and intelligence left Lee largely in the dark about the Union Army's strength and movements. This lack of information compounded the difficulties faced by the Confederate forces, contributing to their eventual defeat. Lee's orders had been clear. Stuart was to provide vital information and protect the army. Instead, Stuart's absence during the early days of the Battle of Gettysburg raised questions about his judgment and commitment. Some argue that Stuart's actions were a calculated risk that went awry, while others see it as a fundamental failure to adhere to military responsibilities. By July 2nd, Stuart finally returned to Lee's side, arriving at a critical juncture. Although Stuart's cavalry did manage to participate in the later stages of the battle, the damage was already done. The debate continues: was Stuart's raid a bold strategic move or a blunder that severely impacted their chances at Gettysburg? After the Battle of Gettysburg, Jeb Stuart's career continued with the same daring spirit that had marked his earlier exploits, yet his legacy would come to a tragic end during the campaign in the Wilderness in May 1864, when on the 11th, Stuart's cavalry had clashed with Union forces led by General Sheridan. During the fight, Stuart was struck by a bullet in his abdomen. Despite being wounded, however, Stuart remained on the battlefield, directing his men with the characteristic, unwavering resolve. But the severity of his injuries soon became apparent. The bullet had caused some serious damage, and the battle itself raged on around him. Stuart would be taken to a field hospital, where the next day, on May 12th, he would succumb to his injuries and the resulting infection. Stuart's legacy is marred by controversies and celebrated for courage, and yet it remains a testament to the complexities of leadership and valor in one of history's most tumultuous conflicts. His story is a poignant reminder of the personal sacrifices made amidst the grand strategies and sweeping battles of the American Civil War.